Hey guys, it's Duke, and welcome back to the episode of Single Player Survival. How you guys doing today? I'm doing just fine. Still blown away by how great this fountain looks. I mean, come on. Is that not the best looking fountain you've ever seen? I just love it, guys. Honestly, it fits so well. It's so massive so you can see it from so far away. And it's just an overall great sort of center point of spawn. I have noticed off camera a little bit that I don't like this roof as much as I did when I first built it. So at some point we will be reversing that. We'll be changing that, making it look better. How you guys doing today though? I just gotta know. So comment down below how you guys are doing. I hope you're doing fantastic. Because I'm doing okay. I'm just doing alright. So I've started our work for what is probably going to be one of the most difficult things, and that is surrounding the entirety of spawn in a giant wheat field. Now, it's going to take forever. That's why I'm saying it's difficult. It's because, wow, there's a lot of land that we need to turn into farmland. That's okay, because once it's done, it'll look great, especially with this texture pack. But today's episode is going to be a short episode. I hope you guys are alright with that. I mean, it's just going to have to work, because today's Tuesday, the day I'm recording this. You're seeing this Wednesday, and I know what you're saying. Guys, it's been, dude, come on, it's been 2 weeks. You should be able to get on this. Like, come on. Well, we're sitting here waiting for you to produce more single player, but yet it's been an entire 2 weeks since you've uploaded the series last. And I apologize, and I understand that's no place for me to really apologize. It's entirely my fault. But I do have an excuse for today, and that is it being my sister's birthday. And I'm going to try to keep this short, going to try to get a lot done on camera, purely for the fact that I'd like to spend time with my family and such on today. Also, it's election day, so God help us all, because I don't know what to expect. Anything could happen. Literally, it's, if you're in America right now, guys, good luck. Good luck. But what are we doing today? We're going to be working on the surrounding area of spawn, and how we're going to do it is we're going to build a whole bunch of little trees. And when I say build, I'm not really building them. I'm just going to be sprucing them up. I'm going to be making them look all nice and good. We're going to have a bunch of the big ones, none of these crappy little trees. I say crappy, but really I do like the design of the little ones. They're nice. They're very easy for leaves and wood and other such things. But I'm just chopping all their leaves off because I need the leaves for this whole design. And I don't know what we're going to do about this. I think we're going to just get rid of this because it's kind of in the middle. It's kind of in a really bad spot. If it wasn't in such a bad spot, I'd leave it. But what I'd like to do is sort of landscape this area so well that it's just the focal point of the server. I mean, not the server. I'm so used to playing on Afterlife that everything I say has to do with the server. But really, no, this is single player. This is my world and just my world. And hopefully, I'm able to replicate what I really want, what I have in my mind. What I have in my mind is a beautiful landscape. And if I can't entirely replicate this, I guess it'll be okay. As I said, this is going to be a shorter episode, meaning I'm probably not going to have really all that much time to get this thing done. So because of that, if I need to come back later in a few episodes and change what I've done a little bit, make it look better, that is what I will do. But on the topic of the fact I haven't uploaded this in 2 weeks, just be prepared, because in the next coming weeks, not entirely sure when I'm going to implement this, but I'll have a schedule. I'm finally getting to that point where we're enough into the swing of school and life and other such things that I know when I have free time, when I can get things done, what you guys want to see, and what I'll be able to produce. So just be looking out on the channel in the next coming weeks. I don't know if it'll be this week. I don't know if it'll be next week. Could be 4 weeks from now, but soon. I'll have a schedule, and when I have the schedule, it should really make for some quality content, because I'll be able to spend a lot of time on everything I'd like to do while being able to produce enough episodes for you guys to enjoy and just really flourish the channel, because it's a really weird way to say that word, and really odd context to use it in as well. But I'm going to use that word because I'd like to see the channel flourish. It's... Sorry, it's sheep, but you had to go. It's something I've been working towards for quite a long time, is, making this channel become something. And there have been a few things that have happened recently, just going through the channel analytics and stuff that I've seen, that I've just sort of gotten to the point where I'm like, all right, we're sort of sitting at the point where we could take off. And when I say take off, I don't mean we're going to wake up one day and have 1,000 subscribers. I'm just saying we have the potential, guys, in how we've changed our commentary, our editing, our video producing, to really maybe double our channel size in a reasonable amount of time. And that's something I've always struggled with, is being able to gain subscribers and retain them. I'll gain subs. Actually, there's a lot of sub sort of increase and decrease in my channel constantly, but the decrease seems to be the thing that is the reason we haven't grown. We'll gain subs. I'll come and wake up one day, look at my sub count, we're going up, and I'll come home from school or come home from whatever I'm doing, and we'll be back down to where we were. It's a lot of ups and downs. And what am I looking for? A shovel. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, so recently I've sort of been able to retain my viewership a little bit more. It seems that people are interested enough to subscribe and stay subscribed better than I used to be. I used to, for the longest time, it was just gain and then immediately lose because people saw something I liked, but then I was either not consistent enough to keep them, or that was the only thing they liked, was that one thing, and once they were done with that one thing, they were done with my channel. And as sad as it is, oh, I do not want to get rid of that. Let's just throw these over there, though. That's not something I want to continue to occur on the channel, and it really hasn't been recently. What we've gained, we've sort of we've kept, and I guess a slower gain without losing is really a better spot for my channel overall. I guess it's just saying that people are seeing what they like, which means they're going to subscribe, and then rather than just immediately fleeting from the channel and quitting and giving up on me and what I'm doing, they're staying with the channel, and that's a good thing. Hopefully that trend continues. Hopefully we pick up those numbers, and like I said, I sort of do believe that will be the case if I continue uploading. Uploading is not really a problem I have. I can be consistent, and I can be more consistent than what I'm even doing now, and that just, I think that goes to show that we have the possibility to do great things. But one of the biggest things I have is what I choose to upload, and we should not be spamming these right now. We should be focusing on our trees. But for the longest time, all I uploaded was Afterlife, and while I enjoyed that very much so, SMPs, I've learned, are great for views if that's what people want to see, but they're not great for views as bringing in new views. You're not going to grow off an SMP series, and I've learned that. It's just not searchable. It's just not something that, if somebody does find, they're like, hey, yeah, SMP, we've never seen this before, because at this point, in Minecraft's sort of career, there's been enough YouTube videos out about SMPs that they're not something that people search up and look for. There's plenty of SMPs out there, and standing out from the group is really difficult to do. It's not something I'm saying that I think the Afterlife server will not be able to do, but just not as well as it could have in years or months past. And that's an okay tree. We'll keep that. We're going through a lot of bone meal, but it's alright. Either way, I feel as if we'll do fine. We'll do fine as a channel if I keep uploading stuff I enjoy. And when I mean stuff I enjoy is I am talking about this series in Skyblock. Obviously, for the past 2 weeks, there's been a reason I haven't uploaded this, and that's because I've enjoyed everything a little bit more, and that's including Skyblock. I really have enjoyed that series lately, and I'm just totally wasting all of this bone meal. I'm gonna go have to AFK off camera at the skeleton farm, so I can get more of this bone meal, because I might be out. Uh-oh. That isn't good. That's really not good. If I'm out of bones... Uh-oh. 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 Well, that sort of puts a huge stint in what I was trying to get done today. It just makes everything a lot more difficult. Because that means we're going to go have to AFK, and we don't really have that much time. So what I'm probably going to do is we're going to walk on over there. We're going to AFK for the time that we do have. Oh, wow. It's interesting. I'm going to continue just to place these down, so in case they do manage to grow while we're over there, that'll be great. And hi, sheep. How you doing? But expect more of this series, and like I said, when the channel update video does come out, expect at least once a week. That's all I'm going to say, at least. So, no matter what, there will be at least one episode of this a week, and perhaps more. I don't know. You'll see. You'll see. You'll enjoy. Hopefully you'll enjoy. Actually, I don't know if you'll enjoy, but we're going to be rooting for the best there. But I'm going to pop on over here, and I'll be back with you guys in just a bit. Alright, guys. Well, according to Fraps, I am locked in at a consistent 12 FPS. So this is going to be extremely laggy. Oh! Oh gosh, my sword broke! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, there's a lot left. We're going to have to axe him or something. Oh gosh. I need to make another sword. Okay, if we look this way, we're good. Frames are okay. If we look the other way, not so much. Alright, well, stone sword's going to have to do. Let's kill all these guys, man. Oh! Frames. Okay, I think we got them all. They just keep coming down now. What's this chest looking like? Oh, it's going to take forever for this stuff to fill up. But we're at over 30 XP levels, which means we can finally get our first level 30 enchant, which is going to be amazing. I'm not sure. Yeah. Wow, that's a lot of XP. I AFK'd for probably an hour or so. So this thing did pretty well. I'm honestly really impressed. Either way, I'm going to get all of this bones and other stuff, and I'll meet you guys back over in spawn. Alright guys, so we're headed on up with 6 stacks of bones, and I realized before we got back to spawn I should show you something. We've started work. We're starting. I figured out a design, very simple, but it's elegant. And I like it. As you can see, I haven't done it all the way across here yet, but when we walked over here earlier, I was like, yo, let's get to it. We need to do this soon. So, next time you see this on camera, it'll be done, which will be tremendous because it was really ugly before, and it'll at least be a little bit more fitting. It won't look super great, but it'll be to the point where I can be happy with how it looks, and we can sort of move on and work on other projects, because right now I sort of feel like the skeleton spawner is sort of weighing us down because it doesn't look how I'd like it to look yet. But once we get there, we'll be on to better stuff. And my throat right now, jeez. So as I talked about in my last Skyblock episode, my throat's sort of been really, really rough lately. Like, I don't know why. I'm not like really, really sick, but I'm a little sick, and I don't feel great, and my throat hurts tremendously. Don't know why that is. I guess it's just sort of one of those things that happens. Everybody gets that sort of thing. Whether it's once a year or whatever, everybody's been through it at one point in their life. And this is, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it's a huge deal. It's just kind of bad because, you know, out of all the things that I could feel bad at and having be my throat, just kind of sucks because of YouTube, you know? If I wasn't doing YouTube and I was doing something different, then I wouldn't really care as much. But YouTube is just talking. I mean, so much of this hobby is just to speak to you guys, and if I'm not sounding great, or I'm not able to pronounce words or something, I'm stumbling over my words because I'm so focused, and, okay, I'm not going to get anything there, but if it's because I'm so focused on trying to sound decent, then I'm not going to sound decent, I'm going to sound horrible. But hopefully you guys understand that, and I did not mean to pick up that grass, but we're going to do that. Anyways, finally, a tree, that looks okay. I'm fine. I am okay with that. Let's sleep. Let's sleep. We need to sleep. So I was hoping to have a little bit more done for a screenshot today, but it seems like that's not really going to be happening, as we're not going to be able to get a ton done, as I only have about 10 more minutes to really record, which kind of sucks. But that's okay, I guess, in the long run, because that means it sort of opened up a lot of time to be able to work on other projects. The fact that we were able to AFK, I don't AFK a lot. AFK is not something I do. But by being able to do that today, because I had to step away from my computer and my computer was on, I just felt like AFKing would be for the best, considering we needed the bones. And it's kind of nice because now we have a lot of bones, we have a lot of arrows, we have some bows, some that were even enchanted, which was nice. But it's sort of having an AFK farm that has materials, and it sort of sets us up just for good things, because that's really the struggle for the series right now, is we're not to the point where we have enough resources to really build yet, and it's sort of been a struggle getting things done because I'm constantly having to go get stuff, like in today's episode where I had to go get some bone meal because I was low. But like I said, if we're gonna continue AFKing and stuff, that means we're going to be able to have more of that stuff. So the fact that it was my sister's birthday definitely helped us out today in terms of being able to AFK and not really feel like it was a waste of time. I would AFK more, but I'm not the kind of guy who likes to do that. And for firmly the reason that I feel as if when I'm AFKing, it's at the time where I need to be working on other things, and I don't have the computer to AFK while I'm rendering, which would be nice, and I can't do it overnight because I have to upload overnight because my upload speed is so low. But I think I've rambled on enough for today's episode. I'm sorry, guys, if you guys are disappointed in the amount of work we got done today. But I hope you understand that there will be another one this week. And once we get the schedule up, guys, we're going to have a consistent amount of footage. So that's going to be amazing. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you're new to the channel or the series, be sure to subscribe and leave a comment and like and leave a comment down below telling me why you did enjoy today's episode, unless you didn't, and then tell me why you didn't, and tell me what you guys want to see me do, because I'm open to suggestions. But I'll be seeing you guys next episode. Goodbye.